Good day. Today is our multi-user chapter 8, I believe, in printer. So I'm on my physical machine, so I've already downloaded the multi-user left side on my physical machine. And then I'm running a VM here, a Windows VM, and I downloaded the right side. So my VM will stay on the right, my physical stuff will be on my left. So those are on the bright space to download. So since we're going to use this VM, what we want to do is before you start it, go to your VM and check and make sure it's bridged. And if you're on Ethernet or Wi-Fi, depending, I'm on Ethernet today. So once we get in, we want to go ahead and check our firewalls. So Windows Defender. So I have only two. If I hit this, they're off. That's your physical machine. Here's the VM. Since I searched it earlier, and I have them all off. So make sure those are off or your packet tracer won't work. That was the problem during our class time. Okay, so let's go ahead and ping each other. Either way, I'm going to ping. This is my VM. So ping 172.254.0.114. So that's my physical machine. And if I go to my physical, I can ping 172.254.0.106. So they're my VM and my physical machine are communicating. So that is number one, where you can't go any further. All right, so now we got to open up. So my VM is on the right. Open that up. Bring it into screen here. Adjust it a little bit. Okay, so we kind of see what we got going on here. And then on the physical here, which is going to be on my left side. All right, so get these kind of lined up a little bit. All right, so first thing we're going to do is drag out your clouds. So multi-user cloud. So it's on the top row, multi-user cloud. So on the left side, click on peer 0. You're going to leave it incoming and global password, which is Cisco. On the peer, we're going to go to outgoing. And then this will say localhost. That's probably what it says for you. So erase that. We want the address of the physical machine, which is for me 172.254.0.114. Port number should be 38,000. Peer name, I'm going to say Win VM in lowercase Cisco, CISCO. Now, if this works, we should get a message over here talking about a guest 106, which is the VM. And if you say yes, now we have green bars. You need 3 green bars or it's not working. Okay. So what we want to do now is over on the incoming side is go up to your menu extensions, multi-user, port visibility. Click on the entire switch. So you're going to share the switch between both packet tracers. Okay. So now let's connect these 2 devices to the switch. So let's go get a straight through cable. gigabits, gigabit, straight through cable, gigabit, and gigabit. Whoops, doggone it. Okay. Follow your own directions, gigabit to the switch. And now see it's red. I believe it needs turned on. So that was my fault, but it's good troubleshooting when you don't see a green light turn on or an amber light. Now we can connect this switch to the cloud, which will virtually connect it to this switch. So just grab it straight through, any open ports, any switch port, and any open port here. And then you can see it goes amber. So then let's do the same thing. Let's focus on the VM here. So we got green lights for these two. Let's go into the server. Let's set our IP static. So I believe it's 10.27.110.254. Verify that right there. 255, 255, 2550. DNS is going to be 253 at the other side. So DNS is to me this server over here. Okay, once this is done, we can go ahead and close this. I could see it. Let's go to services. HTTP is on by default, but we want to go to DHCP. Make sure it's your gigabit. Turn it on. We don't have a gateway, but we do have DNS. That's a 253. So no gateway, 10.27.110.253. And then you start this at 100. So if this works, we know that the first address is going to be 100. So make sure you save it and then verify that it changed it to 100. You only have 156 max users. So now we have to test it. So go ahead and close that. Go to your laptop. Go to desktop and put it to DHCP. Okay, that's awesome. It got 100, which we expected. Perfect. So this side's done. So now we're going to go over here and focus on this PC0. So let's connect it to the switch. And then while we're waiting, we can't do much now. We'll connect to server also. So we can wait it out. I'm going to go ahead and configure my static IP here. .255. The gateway is, sorry, the DNS, no gateway, and the DNS is 253. Okay, so for right now, we'll close this. Let's go back to PC0. It's test DHCP. And virtually it get it from the other side. That's awesome. It gets 101. Perfect. Now let's ping 101 from right here. Make sure we can ping our fellow computers. Yep, it's 110.101. Perfect. Now I believe 100 is being used by the other side. So now we're actually going to ping all the way across the virtual to the laptop 0. And it's replying. And then last one we'll do 254. That would be the server. Awesome. So everything seems to be working right now. That's really good. So we can communicate these devices here all the way across over here. So that's the basic activity of packet tracer and multi-user. I hope this helps.